Because somebody can ask you a question that might look offensive, but you can't understand the intention of which that person is being asked or that conversation is being had. To the Bismarck, in one of his messages on breaking limitation, defined relationship has been introduced to a cargo where you relate with the ship. So, in my light, I would say relationship is a journey. Now, there are three things I want to talk about that will help you have a healthy relationship. And of course, these three things I also look out for people that you're in relationship with. Number one, communication. According to English in simple terms, you say communication is when the sender and the receiver are in the same understanding. Now, even in the information and communication technology, we have information technology and we have communication technology. So it means that at some point you can actually communicate, and at some point you only inform. So when you are in a relationship with somebody, it is important that you don't inform but yet you communicate, because you are dealing with somebody that should understand what you are saying so that you guys can actually be in that journey. So it is important that you communicate in every relationship you find yourself. And also, if you're in a relationship with somebody, it is important that the person should also communicate with you, as this will help to build or foster a healthy relationship. Number two is intention. It is not enough that you communicate. It's also important that you know the intention at which you are communicating. And of course, you should also know the intention at which that person is communicating to you. So it is important to also understand the intention at which the person communicates, because it is not enough that you communicate. It's also important that you understand the intention at which the person is communicating to you. So when you say something to someone and the person don't understand it, or the person picks offense from it, be in a hurry to tell the person the intention at which you're having that conversation, because the moment the person understands the intention, the person begins to appreciate whatever you're saying. Then number three, the last, is action. Now, when you communicate and you have action, it is okay. Yes, people can actually appreciate for what you have done. But again, people understand the place of consistency and want to retrace what you have done or what you've said. So action is also important in what you have said, because integrity is action on what you have said. So if you are communicating and you have an intention, you don't have an action that backs up that communication, then it may not make sense. For instance, something is done and you're apologizing for it, and your action in the future is looking like you didn't really apologize, because you are repeating the same thing over and over again. It begins to bring problem in the relationship. So for you to have a healthy relationship, it is important that you communicate, you have an intention clear, and you have an action that corresponds with whatever you've said with your intention. So you see, it is important, as we human beings, as we relate with people, we communicate, we have our intentions right, and then finally we have actions. God bless you. See you on the same station while we talk about purpose, time, value, and relationship. My name is Odusoya Ayotunde.